Hey everyone, welcome to Front of the Eps. I'm Menti, and this is episode 39 of the Airship Armageddon tournament. This episode, we've got the Coffins by Dantist123 going up against the Homeworld Replication Scorching Protections by Gyoshi. Let's go ahead and slide the camera into position. Yes, meow. Hey, Cornholio. And we'll go ahead and get the prediction up. Who will be victorious? Coffins or Homeworld? You've got 1 minute. Go ahead and place your bets. Let's get this battle underway. Lasers going out from both sides. And there are those thump missiles from the scorching protection. He's running a little on the slow side. Yeah. Could be worse, though. So far, Coffins are taking the worst of it. But that can change very quickly when one good strike can knock you out of the air. Like, see, those thrusters are getting taken down by the Coffins. Yeah, see, it's shooting at hot blocks. Trying to take out the Scorching Protection's thrusters. Hot blocks. The Scorching Protections also seem to have smoke, which is useful against laser enemies, I hear. Cat's got zoomies. I don't know if you guys can hear him meowing in the background. Those small thump missiles are doing a pretty good damage against all that wood. But it's kind of difficult to get deep in there and damage important things on the Coffins. One Scorching Protection down. It has been shot down. And just like that, the Coffins are in the lead. Those thump missiles are going off into the wild blue yonder. Oh, there they go. Now they're aiming at that coffin. Oh, one of the coffins just got some DQ time, and another Scorching Protection goes down. It's really up in there, Clip. Yeah, exactly, Harness. Unimportant damage versus important damage. Thump is really good at dealing damage, but not very good at dealing important damage. It also doesn't help that eigenfunction that the coffins are aiming for hot blocks and are shooting out the thrusters of the Scorching Protections, making them fall out of the sky. You heard the cat. Oh, yep, see, all the downward thrusters on the left side except for these underside ones are gone, and it just can't stay up anymore. Boom. One of these coffins is pretty hurt, so I want to make sure I do the 10-second rule. This one, maybe? Because I keep forgetting about that. Anyway, they're good to go. 80.3 to 0. Too bad you only bet 500. Hey, don't count the Scorching Protections out yet. We've seen bigger turnarounds than that. Oh, and Doom Agent redeemed Feed the Fuzzy one, so why don't I do that real quick before we start the next round? I knew it. I shook the bag and a little cat head pokes around the corner. There you go, Allie. Panther. There you go. Alright. Oh, I already did that. I think. Oh, now because I went into the setup without hitting start, it's broken. So I have to do this. Alright. Here we go, round 2. It would probably help if the Scorching Protections focused on one target, rather than spreading their fire among all 3 coffins. If they focus fired, they might be able to bring some coffins down before they go down. Way to fail, what'd I do? Who are you way to failing? Oh, just because I messed up the start, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, that one's basically spending channel points to use an emote that I can't, because I can't have another emote. I can only have one emote right now. Ah. Yeah, I thought they were facing the other direction. And it turns out they weren't. They're using them. The railguns are firing. And see, with 2 of them focusing on this one, it's taking a lot of damage really quick. And that damage is getting through the unimportant stuff and getting close to important bits. Right, Tyrannus. Maybe I should make that one cheaper since it's just basically a paid emote. Oh, it looks like the bottom laser on this one's been sawed off. Missiles away. Those missiles don't seem terribly effective, though. Honestly. How you do what, BRM? This coffin is getting chunked pretty hard. It's getting focused. Ah, but this Homeworld, or this Scorching Protection has lost yaw control. It had all of its yaw thrusters on one side shot out. You have to push the button underneath the chat in the bottom left side. That'll use your channel points to redeem stuff. Yeah, this coffin isn't looking too good. It's a little bit too close for those thump missiles to hit from this one, though. They weren't able to make the turn. Right? I don't know, they just kind of drifted into each other. They probably both have damaged their propulsion systems. Eigenfunction. Well, I mean, Homeworld Replication brought some scorching protection. I'm not entirely sure that's what you'd want, though, in that situation. Oh, looks like we got a scorching protection down in the distance. I was getting a drink of water. You say that eigenfunction, and then one of them falls into the water. Oh, one of the coffins went down, too. And the two remaining ones don't seem to be dealing damage. Oh, wait, never mind. This one's still firing with a laser. Really gotta stop jinxing stuff. Now you know how I feel. That happens to me so often that before I started streaming, people were accusing me of doing it on purpose and adding it in post, like doing my voiceover in post, when I already knew it was going to happen. Are those missiles able to make that turn and get around to it? Yeah, it looks like they are. Well, that railgun's still firing from the other one. That thing hurts pretty bad. Yes, meow. Ooh, I just watched this coffin lose a bunch of materials. Uh-oh. She's drifting down. She's drifting down. Is the coffin going down? I think the coffin's out of it. Yep, there it goes. Boom. But these scorching protections, with their lack of yaw control, are having a little trouble actually approaching the enemy. But the thump missiles are still managing to land. From one of them, at least. Some of them are not able to make it, though. Hey, boss man. Yeah, the question is, BRM, is there enough time left in the match for that coffin to die? And also, yeah, I agree with Eigenfunction. These things are taking a lot of damage and still flying, which is impressive in and of itself. Okay, it's impressive when you're not using spin block drag cheese, Cornholio. 10-second rule. The battle hasn't ended. Or do you mean the 1-minute rule? That doesn't exist in this tournament. Alright, so we got 16.3 for the coffin and 48.5 for the Homeworld. Let's head into the third and final round. I'll fly all the way over here, apparently. Yeah, Coffins still have a pretty decent lead. Just because their first round victory was worth more points than the second round victory of the Homeworld replication. Oh, but the Scorching Protections need to do what they did last time and focus their efforts on one coffin until it goes down. Take advantage of that superior damage capability. You see, exactly like that. All three of them are firing on that one coffin right now. That's exactly what they need to do. The coffin's armor is just collapsing under that combined fire. Who win, a spaceship or a flying box? With layers. I mean, I guess you can call a coffin a box. Oh, they've changed targets. Yeah, no, not... Yeah, no, you're not wrong there, Eigenfunction. And there goes the Scorching Protection. Down it goes. Oh, we've got a Coffin getting DQ time because that Scorching Protection went down. Can it get turned in time? Seems like the answer to that question is yes, because it already has. Well, here's the thing though, lasers on the Scorching Protections weren't even really meant to be lasers. I believe originally they were actually laser anti-missile systems, and then they got rejected because of that. Everything, boss man. You missed all the things. Yeah, but then rejections happened because of that, and they got converted to a regular laser instead. If I'm remembering correctly. I could be thinking of another craft, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, these Coffins just don't like to give up the ghost, do they? You have a question? I have an answer. Let's hope they match, BRM. The turrets on the Coffins are supposed to look like heads? Do they look like heads? I guess they kind of do. I don't know. You'd have to ask Dentist. Yeah, hot block targeting can be spoofed. You can also protect against it. Like none of the thrusters on the Homeworld, the Scorching Protections needed to be as external as they are. Except maybe the yaws. You can't really hide those very well. little too few explosions. Yeah, I can see that. But that's just lasers. Constant stream of broken missiles. Yeah, that's true, BRM. I can function you at yourself. Why? Probably meant to reply to somebody who replied to him and just replied to the wrong one. And there we go. One coffin went down in this round, leaving them at 49.3, and the Scorchings at 0. It gives us a 48.6 to 16.2. Technically within vote range, but it's going to be a little difficult to get 43 points out of votes. But I guess we'll see what happens. Let me go ahead and award the prediction. Wow. People really liked the Homeworld replication. I also spelled it Homeworld instead of Homeworld. But yeah, the Coffins took it, so those who voted for Coffins just made a pretty good profit. Well, who bet on Coffins. Predicted that Coffins would win. Nice, Tyrannus. But anyway, that'll be the end of this episode, folks. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the battlefield.